Welcome to the Feel Good Club podcast. This is the place where ambitious working moms learn how to elevate their well-being, increase success in all areas, and create a positive, aligned life. Whether you're here to hear expert interviews or inspiring talks, this is your space to learn and grow. I'm Tia Graham, keynote and TED speaker, best-selling author, and founder of the Feel Good Club community for high-achieving moms. I am an expert in the science of happiness. This show is here to help you feel grounded, happier, and connected to yourself and others. I know you are going to love it. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. You can become your own best friend and completely change how you experience life and how you bounce back from mistakes. This is how I turned down my inner critic and turned up self-compassion. If I can do it, so can you. My working mom inner critic was so loud for a decade, and I really wish that I learned this sooner, but here we are. Self-criticism has deep biological roots in human evolution and brain function, serving as a survival mechanism that persists today. Your negative self-talk, my negative self-talk, activates our amygdala, our brain's emotional center, triggering stress responses and cortisol release, which strengthens neural pathways through neuroplasticity. The more it's repeated, the more automatic it becomes. And we want to create the opposite neural pathways, right? You think that having a loud inner critic pushes you, motivates you, helps you, but really it causes you stress, decreases your happiness, and affects how you show up at work and with your family. Self-kindness and mindfulness is a much better path for you and I promise. Let me share a story. It is 5:20 p.m. and I am finishing making dinner, which I do not enjoy doing that much, especially when the kids are hungry and when I'm rushed. And I am anticipating that they're not going to want to eat the healthy food that I want to eat them. My girls at the time are 5 and 7 years old. They're arguing over something on the other side of the island, and my husband is trying to calm the situation down. My heart is beating fast, and I feel overwhelmed and anxious knowing that they're hungry, irritable, and my husband is stressed with the fighting. Okay, dinner is ready. Everyone come to the table, please. My 5-year-old comes and sits down immediately. My 7-year-old walks the other way. I feel annoyed in my body, and all of these annoyed thoughts start rushing through my brain. This isn't the first time that she's done this. Jim, please go and get her to come to the dinner table. He leaves and comes back in a few minutes. She will not come. What do you mean? Make her come, please. Tia, I can't. My voice is louder and stressed and certainly not as nice. You need to come to the dinner table now, I say to her. You need to come and eat with our family. No, she yells back. This is unacceptable. I am tired of this. We need to all sit and have family dinners. I turn to my husband. I don't understand how or why you cannot get your child to come to the table. What kind of father are you? Now he's even angrier. Dinner is not a good experience. My older daughter does not come. I go to bed feeling horrible. I feel like I am the worst mom in the entire world. I know that I'm not good enough. I am crying. I am talking to my husband nonstop about what he's doing wrong, what I'm doing wrong, what we're always doing wrong. I'm sharing all of my fears, all of my worries, and I have a horrible night's sleep. And I wake up grumpy. Later that year, we learn that my daughter has a rare profile of autism, a nervous system disability. And a huge part of her disability is that she has a survival drive for autonomy. This means her nervous system, her autonomic nervous system, needs autonomy to feel safe. This is why it is hard for her to come sit at the dinner table when she doesn't want to. Let's take a quick pause for something that can really support you. If you constantly question if you are good enough as a working mom and desperately want to feel happier, I'd love to invite you to a complimentary discovery call with me. In 45 minutes, we'll get clear on what is out of alignment, what you want your days to feel like, and 2 to 3 simple changes you can make immediately to feel calmer and more confident. It's completely free, and it's a chance for us to connect and see if the Feel Good Club for working moms or one-on-one coaching might support you. To grab a spot, go to tiagraham.com/discovery call. That's tiagraham.com/discovery call, and pick a time that works for you. So you might be showing up as a mom, as a working mom in different ways that you immediately feel shame after, or guilt, or regret. And you're like, I'm not doing it right. I'm messing up. Well, guess what? Welcome. This is part of the experience, right? And so instead of constant self-criticism, this loud inner critic that keeps telling you that you suck and you're not good enough, the solution is self-love. And how do you do this? How do you love yourself as a working mom who messes up? It's about prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being using science. And Dr. Kristen Neff is one of the leading researchers on self-compassion. I highly recommend that you read her book and that you get her workbook and that you listen to her meditations. They are transformational and all research-based. So here are the 3 steps to self-compassion. Number 1 is self-kindness. You talk to yourself the way that you talk to your best friend. And the more that you do this, remember, your brain is plastic. There's neuroplasticity. You can change your neural pathways any single day at any point. You're never stuck. So it is talking to yourself, like let's say you've lost it at one of your kids because they've triggered you and you're a human. You say to yourself something like, it's okay that you lost it. You are a great mom. You are a great working mom. You are doing your very, very best. You got triggered. 90% of the time you are great, and it's not expected that you are perfectly calm and regulated at all times. You're doing your best. You're doing great. And tomorrow is a new day. That's how your best friend talks to you, and you can learn to talk to yourself this way. I've been doing this for the last 3 years. Life-changing. So that's step 1, self-kindness. Step 2 is mindfulness. By meditating with guided meditations, by practicing just being silent and connecting to what you're thinking about, how you're feeling, what's happening in your body, and by even practicing informal mindfulness. For example, when you're in the shower, tune into your 5 senses instead of just having your monkey mind go, 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 and maybe think about all the things that you're not doing perfectly. You tune into, what am I hearing? What am I smelling? What am I feeling? What am I touching? What do I taste? And the more that you just get present and mindful to the experience, the more you can notice how and when you are self-critical. So you realize this isn't you. This is just this voice. And it's based on evolution. And it's not that you're doing everything wrong, right? So the more mindful you are, the more easy it is to turn down that inner critic and turn up self-compassion and self-kindness. And then step 3 is common humanity. All right? So common humanity is recognizing, remembering, and acknowledging that all us working moms, we're the same. We all have inner critics. We all mess up and then try and repair, right? We all are learning as we go, right? As we're getting older, we're learning how to be this human parent. This is our first time doing it with these kids in this life, right? So just, especially during the hard moments, close your eyes and tune in to all the other millions and millions of working moms around the world that are also struggling and suffering. So choosing self-compassion is an act of self-love. You're prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being by number 1, self-kindness, number 2, mindfulness, and number 3, common humanity. You can practice this in your head, out loud, writing it down, and do it in front of your kids. You want to model self-compassion so that they grow up to be self-compassionate. As teens, as young adults, as adults, as parents, you can grow these neural pathways. You're not wired to be super kind and super present with yourself. You're not wired to always think about common humanity. And being a working parent can give you a million reasons to be critical. But you can absolutely, like me, turn down that inner critic and turn up the self-compassion and be more successful in your career as well as in your marriage and your parenting, and you're going to be happier. I want you to follow and connect with me on Instagram. Send me a DM. My handle is at Tia E. Graham. That's TIAE Graham, GRAHAM. And remember to prioritize your daily happiness. See you for the next episode. Thank you for joining me on the Feel Good Club show. I hope today's episode left you feeling inspired and equipped to take on your day with confidence, self-love, and joy. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your fellow ambitious working moms. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. We're all here to support each other in feeling good and living our best lives. Until next time, take care and be hopeful. And remember, prioritize your happiness.